Today's video is brought to you by Raycon. So I've been wanting my own pair of wireless earbuds for a while now so I can use them for when I'm working out, animating, or binge watching movies from my bed. And I gotta say, the quality of these Raycon earbuds are definitely worth it. So go to buyraycon.com/StephenD for 15% off your first order. My ex and I used to be swingers until the last year of our marriage. Things had spiraled out of control, so I said that I was done swapping partners. But unfortunately, she didn't agree with me and kept hooking up with guys behind my back. 13 to be exact. 6 months prior to our divorce, my oldest child was diagnosed with a life-threatening illness. She started to crack under the pressure and started to drink a lot, putting herself and our children in danger. It got so bad that I moved out of the house for a couple of weeks and took our kids with me. During this time, her best friend, Amy, messaged me because my ex had disclosed all of her dirty deeds to her at girls' night a couple of days ago. She disclosed that she had been sleeping with a new guy every night and getting drunk when she had the kids. One time, she even left our 3 and 4-year-old kids at home alone while they slept, just so she can meet a guy. Amy said that my ex planned on filing for divorce once she drained some additional money from me while living rent-free from my home. Amy and I were both disgusted and knew that things had to come to an end. Step 1. I moved back into the house and plopped down on the bed right next to her. She lost her mind, saying that she wanted me out of the house now and would call the police if I didn't comply. But what she didn't know was that I was recording the audio of our conversation. She called the cops, reporting me for domestic violence. Well, the police showed up in no time and had me in cuffs so fast it made my head spin. The detective came to talk to me, and I let him listen to the recording. Before long, she was the one in handcuffs in the back of the squad car, and she got to spend the night in jail. She went to stay with Amy for the next week as she wasn't allowed back at our house. During this week, she went on a spending spree, buying herself a new laptop, new iPhone, and a new wardrobe. She drained our bank account and started to dip into my savings. The next day, I went and withdrew all of our money from our savings and deposited them in my new bank account. I closed all of our joint credit cards and transferred all of my investment accounts into an account solely in my name. She lost it when she found out that she had no money to burn through anymore. She told Amy that she was contemplating on ending her own life because things have gotten so bad. Although I hated my ex, I didn't want to see her harm herself at all. Amy convinced her that she needed some help and went with her to check into an inpatient mental hospital. This worked out fantastic because she was getting some help, but it also showed that she was a danger to herself and the kids. It was time to put the last part of our plan into action. I consulted my attorney to start the divorce proceedings and completed the needed paperwork. Immediately understanding my situation, he filed my divorce decree, and in 2 weeks, the initial hearing had come. She showed up with her attorney and got on the stand and started to lie her heart out. She was telling the judge how abusive I was, and that is what pushed her into the mental hospital. She made a very compelling case and put on a Grammy Award-winning act. But then, it was my turn. My attorney presented all of the evidence, videos, and bank records. The defining moment was when my attorney called Amy to the stand to testify. She told an appalling story about a neglectful mom who was completely out of control. A story about a mother who had substance abuse issues that were only getting worse. My ex couldn't close her mouth the whole time that Amy was on the stand. She made her attorney look like an idiot as all of her lies were now being exposed and were contrary to what she told him. When the dust settled, I was awarded sole custody and she was awarded supervised visitation until she went to rehab and got additional treatment. We quickly settled out of court, agreeing to a graduated visitation schedule once she complied with rehab and mental health counseling. I got the house after paying her a portion of the equity. I got to keep all of my investment accounts, and I get to see my kids 80% of the time. Life is pretty good 5 years down the road, and it's even better knowing that she isn't my problem anymore. Once again, thanks to Raycon for sponsoring this video. Raycon earbuds start at about half the price of any other premium wireless earbuds on the market, and they sound just as amazing as other top audio brands. Their newest model, the Everyday E25 earbuds, are their best ones yet, with 6 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, more bass, and a more compact design that gives you a nice noise isolating fit. Oh, what's that? I couldn't hear you because the bass was so good. The compact carrying case can charge earbuds 4 times on a single charge. It also comes in new fun colors. So make sure to go to buyraycon.com/StephenD for 15% off your first order.